Now, this June marks the 10th anniversary of Deafblind Awareness Month, meant to raise awareness and support for individuals living with visual and hearing impairments. Joining us now is Patricia Spicer and Ashley Nemeth. Good morning to both of you. And we also have some interpreters here on the couch with us as well. So let's dive right on in. I'd like to ask about the importance of this month for Deafblind Awareness Month for your community. Let's start with Patricia.
Yeah, 10 years ago, the government, the Senate of Canada, actually, they approved June to be the Deafblind Awareness Month across the country. And this is also the birthday and the anniversary of the death of Helen Keller, who was a great advocate for deafblind people. And the Canadian government talked about recognizing deafblind people in Canada, and they said they wanted to honor that. And there's 600,000 people with deafness and or blindness. And really, that's mostly deaf people, but 2% of that population is also has visual issues, and we call that deafblind, regardless of the percentage of deafness or blindness. But that's why they felt the real need, because the numbers were sufficient enough to honor that many people.
Absolutely. So let's go on over to Ashley now. Ashley, what impact do you think this month has made in the past 10 years?
I think the biggest impact is just that there's an awareness that deafblind people are in the community, and not only are we in the community, but we're working and having families and all of those, normal things that everyone else is doing, despite, having deafblindness.
So what is going to be happening this month in order to help further this awareness that's already been created?
I have to tell you, the Saskatchewan government, they have also approved some monies to go to deafblind community services that provide services for deafblind people in the province, and that's been around since about 2018. And deafblind community services provides intervening services for people who are deaf and blind to encourage more independence and to support independence. Also, we have sign language classes for people who are deaf and blind if they want to do sign language. It's called tactile sign language, which Ashley and Shane are doing right now.
And Ashley, I'd also like to ask, moving forward, there's always improvements that can be made throughout the community. So what can businesses and individuals be doing this month to reflect the changes that need to be made in this community in order to raise more awareness?
I think it's just about getting curious and learning more about individuals with disabilities and how can you support them. So, can your employees learn the ABCs and ASL, or just understand that there's people like ourselves who exist in the community and communicate in different ways, and being open to having that communication available.
Speaking of learning, can we learn something right now? Can we maybe learn an ABC in ASL right now?
Of course. Sure. So, this is the sign for hello. So
hello.
It's like a salute. And you can learn this, my name. Good. And then how do you spell your name again?
K-A.
And this is a A.
A-Y.
This is a Y.
L. And then E-E-N. E-E-N.
Right.
Okay.
Good job.
All
Yep,
right.
Very good.
So maybe this is something that everybody can bring forward. You can go online, you can research, and we can help raise awareness for this month, in the month of June. Thank you both so much for your time this morning, and thank you for this learning moment for me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.